Okay guys, so I'm gonna start here at the front door. Well, this is the front gate, I guess, technically. This is how we knew we were here when we came on the first day, because they have this lovely sign saying Seoul Homestay, so you know exactly where you're at. So we just open this gate. So this is first when we walk in. Well, we're actually not inside yet. This is just first when we open the gate. This is all of our host family's shoes, and then they have this rack on the side for the guest. This is the front door. There's something in Korean right behind my hand. I don't know what it says, so I'm just gonna cover it just to be safe. But there's a lock on the door with a passcode that you need, and so I'm obviously not gonna show you the passcode. Alright, so this is when you first enter. She just has, I want to say this is rice here, and at first when I came, I was kind of like intimidated by what this is, what these are. Just because I'm not used to seeing it, I'm not really sure what it was, but it's actually this Korean tea that she served us one time, and I think those are Korean plums that she was telling me, and it was so good. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was really, really delicious. So this is how it looks when you first walk in. There's my sister. Here is the living room when you first come in. Really nice. There's our Arjima, she's outside, she's cleaning. First of all, you guys will notice that our host family has a bunch of plants. She definitely has a green thumb, which is honestly just a really nice touch in the whole place. Here is the table where we eat all of our meals. We have breakfast, lunch, dinner here. Those are some flowers that my sister and I got our Ajima. They're really pretty. Over here is a microwave, which I used for the first time the other day. And all of this is in Korean. And I had kind of a difficult time, but all I had to do was press this button. It was really easy to figure out. And we have two fridges here. This one I think has the kimchi in here. And on this side, since my sister and I are both staying here, we got two shelves. I think per person, you'll get one shelf to yourself. So we just have like random stuff in here, some lemonade, peanut butter and jelly. I have my banana milk back there, which I love. And we have some grapes and some bread. This side is a whole nother fridge where she keeps more of her food, honestly. This is where we come to get water. We've been drinking a lot of water here recently. And we always have these two jugs filled up, so whenever we want to, we'll just come and fill up our mugs or our water bottles. Our Ajima collects magnets, and these are all of the magnets that she has. They're either from her guests or from just places that she's been to, which is really cool. I love looking at them. And here's some more magnets. This one's ours that we brought from Texas. At first I got a little insecure about the size of our magnet that we brought. I was like, man, maybe we should have brought a bigger one. But it's cute. I like it there. Here is the rest of the kitchen. So over here, lots of different things. A toaster, a blender, and she lets us use all of these. So I've made toast here a couple times. And these are always clean mugs that we can grab, which is really nice. We have like different dishes up here. We also have some in here that we can use. And all of our utensils here to grab. And here's the oven. I haven't used this too many times, but I usually will just make like some ramen here if I need to. It also has an oven, which is really nice. I mean, we haven't used that either, but it's nice to know it's there. All right, and then right by the kitchen, we can come outside. We always put these on when we go outside. This is kind of like an enclosed balcony. I don't really know. But this is where we do our laundry. So we can do our laundry once a week, and it's under this, but here's the washing machine, and it's nice that it's closed and there's like a screen here so no bugs get in. There's a little view. Also, I just thought I would show you the trash situation because it was very interesting to me because it's very different than what I'm used to in America. But they throw away trash very specifically here. So this is the waste bin. So this is all only for food waste. And then there's a whole separate place for plastic. There's a whole separate place for paper. There's a whole separate place for like tissues, napkins. It's very specific, so I've always been like a little nervous to like there's something away wrong. Our Ajuma's really nice and she always helps us out. Alright, now we're gonna go back inside. 괜찮아요? Okay. This room is our Ajuma's room. She said I could film in here. This is what her room looks like. Nice big wardrobe. Again, lots of plants. And a nice little TV. And in this room, she has her own bathroom, which I'm not going to open. I'll show you guys our restroom, but I'm not going to open her restroom. This is a pretty nice and spacious room. I like this one, and it's right here out of the kitchen. And another plant. So pretty. She's very, very proud of her children. This is all of her son's accomplishments from college, and so she's always talking about it. So I think that's really cool. All right, now we'll go over here. This is the living room. This is the living room. My personal favorite part is this Hello Kitty lamp. Hello Kitty clock. And this green monkey. But this is where she'll watch TV. My sister and I have wanted to come out here to watch TV too, but obviously it's all in Korean with no subtitles. So here's the couch. Do you know what this is?
That might be the air conditioning.
That might be the air conditioning. Yeah, I'm not sure. And I've always thought this is really pretty, this chest that the TV sits on. I think it's really pretty. And then I actually haven't been out here too much, but this is another, what would you call this?
Balcony.
Right? I guess I would call it a balcony, but like an enclosed balcony. So here's another one. So she definitely has a lot of space like for storage. And here's the other side, but we don't really come out here. There's nothing to do out here really. All right, now moving on. So there's 2 separate rooms that she has for guests. There are these 2 in the back. Right now, my sister and I are in separate rooms, but tomorrow, actually, there's going to be another guest coming. So she's going to take my room, which is this one, and I'm going to move into my sister's room. So we're going to share this room, which is a little tiny bit bigger. Here's what the room looks like. I like this room because it has a really big window, and there's always a breeze, and it's really, really nice in here. I'll show you guys the view. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, nice. So this is the first bed. This is where my sister has been sleeping. And again, another beautiful plant. This is also really nice. She has an extension cord. Very, very nice. Comes in handy. And my sister has this really big mirror, which is lovely. There's me. And over here is a big, again, another plant. And over here is a really big bookshelf, which is nice to just put all of your stuff. As you can see, my sister has a lot of stuff. She even has her photo card binder up there. And her Sunny Angels up there. What are their names? She said she can only remember the name of one of them. She knows one of them is named Gordon. The other one she doesn't know. And there's this really nice desk, and she always has a bunch of tissues for you, which is always comes in handy. She also has this chair, so if you guys are coming here for school, you have a nice desk to work with a bunch of compartments. Oh, Lorena put her socks in there. But a lot of storage for you, basically. And then on this side is a big wardrobe that you can close. So Lorena's just hung some of her clothes here, and we just have our luggages back there. All right, now let's go see my room. Let me turn on the light in here. Okay, so here is my room that I've been staying in. Again, another plant. So this is my bed. All of this bedding she provided. She can give you more blankets too if you need it. That's my blanket that I brought with me. Now these beds, honestly, they're a little hard. I mean, nothing like crazy. I know for me, like, I'm one of those people that I can pretty much sleep anywhere, but the bed is a little bit hard, I guess, to what I'm used to. And I have my own mirror as well. Back behind the door, there's a place for you to hang some things. So I just have a few hats and some bags that I brought. And this one is my desk. So again, a little bit smaller, but definitely like a good place for you. And there's, again, a lot of storage, so you can put stuff in these drawers. I don't have anything in here right now. And again, I love this plant that's on my desk. I don't know, like whenever I'm sitting here, I just really like it here. And I like this lamp too. It's like, if you just touch it, it turns on. I really like this lamp because like sometimes I'll stay up late, just edit YouTube videos on my laptop, and I just really like this lamp. On my shelf, as you can see, I don't have as many things. This is some of the albums that I've got right now, my very, very light stick. I also have a pack of ramen and jjajangmyeon and some Cheetos that didn't taste like Cheetos, so I was kind of disappointed. I thought they were gonna be like our Cheetos, but they were like sweet and like kind of like barbecue flavory. I didn't really like those. So I also just have some masks here, my little jewelry case. Then I just have like my makeup and my hair products. And then on the bottom, I just have my straightener, my hairbrush, and my blow dryer. This is my window that I have. It's not as big as in the other room, like I said, but it is still nice. I really like it. Now I'm pretty sure our Ajuma's kids used to live in these rooms. And that's why there's a bunch of stickers, and there's this drawing of, it looks like the skyline, and it says dream, and I don't know, I just really like it. It adds some personality to the room, I guess, and gives it like character. And my view is not much. My room's actually right on the other side of that other terrace that I was showing you guys, so I have my window, and then it's the terrace, and then another window, so I'm not like directly looking outside, I guess, if that makes any sense. Here next to my desk, I have my luggage and my backpack because have already started to put some stuff back. I'm moving to the other room tomorrow because there's another guest that's gonna stay here, and she's gonna take this room. This has also been my best friend since we've gotten here, because when we got here, it was early/mid-August, and it was so insanely hot. He's not plugged in now because it's gotten a lot cooler actually, so I haven't needed the fan as much recently, but sometimes it still comes in handy. And then in my room we have this wardrobe. This is what it looks like on the inside. I didn't bring too many clothes, as you can see, because I knew I was going to buy a lot of clothes while I'm here. So I just have some of my tops hang up. Down here I just have all the stuff from the Hwanwoong cup sleeve that we went to, a few more bags, and back there is some K-pop albums that I bought. And there's another mirror in here. Lots of mirrors everywhere, which is nice. And then on the bottom, we have two drawers, so I just have a few clothes in there. And then same thing on the bottom. And yeah, so I think that's it for my room. So now I'm going to show you guys upstairs. So this side, you can slide this door over, and this side is the front door that we were looking at earlier. There's the front door. And if you slide these over, you can go up these stairs. Our Ajima lives on the top apartment. So if you go all the way up, you can go up to the roof. Again, we always put on our shoes when we come outside. This might be my favorite part, actually, of the whole apartment. This is the view from her rooftop. This is only half of the video. I'll show you guys the other side in a second. But you can walk all the way around, basically, the roof. So here is some of the view. There's a big highway there. And again, more plants. We haven't done it yet, but I kind of want to like bring chairs out here and just sit here at night one day and just enjoy the view. I always love looking at our neighbors because they have so many cats, you guys. I think my Ajuma said 13 cats. Look, so cute. Okay, so now I'm going to take you guys around to the back half. We actually just did our laundry, and there's a lot of like undies there, so I'm gonna try not to show you guys that. But we hung our laundry this morning, so we're just waiting for it to dry. But this is the view of the other side of the apartment. I like this view better. Wow, I'm really surprised that no cats are out, of course, when I'm filming. But they have literally like 13 cats, guys. There's so many, and they're always out here. Oh look, I think I see one laying down on that side. Do you see him? It's funny because a lot of times you can see like other people on their roof. There's a lady that lives over there. Now she has a bunch of plants, and every morning she comes out and just stares at her plants. She just sits down next to her plants and has a good morning, and it's really cute. So now I'm gonna go back inside. Ooh, I also really like this plant. It kind of like hangs off the roof, which is cool. All right, now I'm going to show you guys the bathroom, which is right here. It's right next to both of our rooms, so it's nice that it's really close. Let me turn on the light. So this is what the bathroom looks like. It's really big, which is nice. So again, whenever we come in here, we put on these really cute ones. So this is the sink, and Lorena and I just have obviously like our toothbrushes, toothpaste here. In this cabinet, we just keep some regular stuff. She has toothpaste for you to use in case you didn't bring any, lots of extra towels and toilet paper. I love when bathrooms have a window for some reason, and here's the window on this one. So I know this part is a little different from how restrooms are in America, but the shower is inside the restroom. It's all the same rooms. We have our shampoo and conditioner here on the floor. She also provides some in case you need some and you didn't bring any. And this is the shower head. So whenever you take a shower, I'm just gonna show you. So you close this door, then close the shower curtain over the door so that way nothing gets wet on the outside. Let me see if I can show you how this works. And you can basically like get the entire shower room wet. It's definitely different than how it is in America, but I actually think I like it better this way. It's really cool that everything's in one room, so it's so cute. Even their towels say Seoul Homestay. Take back the shower curtains, and let's go back to my room. All right, guys, let's start talking. So first thing, like I was saying, my sister and I booked this room together. It's our host family's first time having sisters, but they did say that we can share a room, or if there was no other guest staying at the time, then we could pay for 2 separate rooms, which is what we did until tomorrow when another guest comes. So I'm just gonna move out and go to my sister's room. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is our host family. So it is a Korean mom, and this is all her apartment that I'm pretty sure she was telling me she's had for a long time. And that like her kids grew up in this house, and that's kind of like the experience that my sister and I wanted. Coming to Korea, we wanted to experience what life was actually like for a Korean family, and eat the meals that they eat, and just experience what life is actually like. So that aspect of it I've like really enjoyed it, and I think everyone should experience something similar because it's just really cool to see how much a culture and food and everything differs from mine and what I'm used to, and it just makes you like really appreciate it. And if you guys are thinking of coming for school or to learn the language, I think a homestay like this with a host family is the best way, because our Ajuma does not speak much English at all. She does a little bit, like she knows like a few words here and there, which has been helpful. So if you guys are coming to try to learn the language, getting to talk one-on-one with her as much as we do is really cool. I know a little bit of Korean, I know like basics. Getting to talk with her every single day has been amazing, and it's helped me out a lot, just like going around the city and having small conversations with people or ordering at a restaurant, things like that. So I highly recommend, if you guys are coming to try to learn the language, to stay with the host family, because you'll get that conversational experience. But if you don't speak any Korean, I don't want that to scare you or to stop you from doing a homestay, because we get by. It's not hard. We both have like a translating app, so if there's something really long or important that we need to get across, then we'll just use the translating app, and it's been fine. She also has a daughter, which I believe is a little bit older than I am, and her daughter speaks English really well. So I've been chatting and communicating with her on Kakao Talk if I have any questions or concerns, or if I have a hard time communicating with our Ajuma, then I just text her, and she's really sweet and really helpful. So that's been just like a really nice backup plan in case of we have issues with the language barrier, but it really hasn't been bad. It's been fine so far. And so the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the food. So if you were to book a homestay at this one that I'm at, breakfast is included. So everyday breakfast is included. It's usually really healthy, and she gives a lot of food. There's a lot of times when I can't finish it and I feel bad, but she will make sure that you are fed well, and our Ajumma will also make dinner for us if we request it. So we can request dinner whenever we want, and it's really nice. She cooks real homemade Korean food that's been really cool to experience, and it's really cheap. I believe it is 7,000 won per dinner, which right now, if we were to translate it, comes out to $5.22 per dinner. So there are some days when my sister and I just want to stay home, we're tired, we don't want to eat out, and we just ask her to make us dinner. And the days that we don't want to have dinner here and we want to like go out and have Korean barbecue or go eat something else, we just tell her in advance, say, hey, we're gonna eat out tonight, so don't worry about making us dinner, and everything's really smooth and nice. it works out. She also always has kimchi on hand, and she makes really good kimchi, and I love kimchi, so that's definitely been a plus. And our Ajuma's honestly just really nice. Like, she's just really sweet and always like looking out for us and making sure that we're okay, that we're feeling okay, that we're not hungry, making sure that we like get around easy and we know where we're going. They did say that there was a curfew, and obviously like my sister and I came from a foreign country and we're staying in someone's house, so we try to be as respectful as we possibly can. And we can also like buy our own groceries. There's a supermarket really close that you can just walk to, and we're allowed to use the kitchen to cook whenever we want, as long as it's between like 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. I think, and as long as we like clean our dishes after we use the kitchen, then we can make whatever we want, which has also been nice. And because we're people that like she doesn't know, and we're from a foreign country, we're strangers, and we obviously just want to be like as respectful and as kind as we possibly can. So we always, you know, clean up after ourselves. I feel like that's like common sense, but part of being respectful is we try not to get home super late because our Ajumma goes to bed around 9. And I know when we were booking this day, they said that there was a curfew of 11 p.m. to be back in the house. But they also said that like if you're gonna stay out later or you're not gonna come home one night, just to send our Ajumma like a quick text and say, hey, I'm gonna be home later today, or I'm just not gonna come home tonight, then that's totally fine too. We've done that before because we already had the very concert, and that lasted really late, and we ate dinner after, and we just said, hey, we're gonna be home really late today, we have a concert, and they were like, yeah, that's totally fine, don't even worry about it, just as long as you let them know, because if we just don't come home one night, I'm sure she'd like get really worried. So the curfew definitely hasn't been an issue. All right, now let's talk about the laundry. So my sister and I are staying for a month, and we're allowed to do laundry once a week, which has honestly been really fine for us. She has a really big washing machine, so my sister and I have been able to do all of our clothes from a week in one load. We just put all of them together. She showed us how to use the washing machine in case we need to use it whenever she's gone, and then we just take them up to the roof and we just hang them to dry. But yeah, just once a week. Now I'm going to talk about the location of this homestay. So the one that I'm specifically at it's located in Seoul. More specifically, it's in like the Nam-Gajwa area, and it's not like Gangnam or Hongdae or Itaewon that are like super foreign friendly. Not saying that this is not foreign friendly, but it's a lot more of it's a lot more locals, I guess, in the area that we're in, which I've enjoyed so far. And whenever we travel to Gangnam or Hongdae or Itaewon, we notice a big difference in the foreigners that we see, because whenever we travel to those districts, we're like, oh my gosh, there's so many foreigners here, and in our like little neighborhood that we're used to, like there's none. like it's just us. Our sister and I are staying in Seoul for a total of 3 months, and we just booked the first month here at the homestay, and then the next 2 months we're gonna stay in areas that are a little more foreigner friendly. So it's nice to just have the first month be here where we really like got to dive into the culture a lot. So the public transportation is phenomenal. I have done the public transportation in New York City, and the difference is insane. The public transportation system in Seoul is 5 stars. It's very easy, it's very self-explanatory, it's very clean, it's great. The closest subway station to our homestay is Gajwa Station, and when we first got here, we obviously had to take the subway to any other district that we wanted to go to, and at first we were walking to the subway station, which was about like a 15-20 minute walk, and it was really hot, and we would get so sweaty, and we were like, oh my gosh, this walk is really far. But then we finally figured out that there is a bus stop really close to the house, and it'll take us to the subway station. So we just get on a bus first, go to the subway station, and then take the subway wherever we need to, which has been so much nicer than taking the long walk that we used to. We're 1 stop away from Hongik University, so if any of you are going to that university, it's really close. The Hongik University stop is also the Hongdae stop, so if you do take the subway and get off at Hongik University and exit, I think exit 9, it's like you walk right into Hongdae Street. That's where like a lot of the busking happens and a lot of nice shopping. So that's been pretty nice, being like 1 stop away from that. Our homestay is also within walking distance of a lot of things. So literally like you walk out, so literally like I go all the way down the stairs from our homestay, walk outside, there's a ton of places to eat. There's a supermarket, there's like a general store that has everything you could find. That's where I found these converter plugs literally for 500 won, which is very cheap. There's a nail salon that you can walk to. It takes like probably 3 minutes to walk. There's cafes, coffee shops everywhere. There's also a pizza place really close by. It's called 7th Street Pizza. That's been really great when Lauren and I just kind of want like American food. And there's also Hongjaechon River that is within walking distance. It's so close. It's like right when you walk out of our homestay. It's called Hongjaechon River, and it's a river that's under a highway. and there's walking trails right there by the river. It's so pretty. Every now and then, like when I wake up in the morning, I'll go out and run there. And there's people riding their bikes. There's free workout equipment all over the river, so there's people like bench pressing and like basketball courts, there's tennis courts. It's just a really pretty walk, and there's public restrooms, and our Ajima goes there to walk. I think she goes like every single day to walk. Sometimes we'll go with her. She invites us to go with her all the time. It's very nice. So I love having that river within walking distance too. And so now the part that I'm sure you are all waiting for: how to book this homestay if you guys want to stay here. Now there is a website that you guys can go to. It is www.homestay.com. You can look at a bunch of different ones, put in filters of location or price range or whatever you guys need. But if you want to stay at this one specifically, it is called Seoul Homestay, and I will put their Instagram in the description below. You could book them through the website, but honestly I think it's just easier messaging them on Instagram. That's what I did, because I want to say if you book through the website, like some of the funds goes to the website and not to the family. I just messaged them through Instagram. We booked it that way, and I just sent them the money in a wire transfer from my bank. Now the price was a little bit tricky because I'm pretty sure they have a set price for the room by yourself, but the price was a little different because we were doing 2 people in 1 room. So I'm not exactly sure like how things were calculated, but in total for exactly 1 month, it was going to be 1,350,000 won. And again, that's with the breakfast included. So at the time, I booked this way in advance, but at the time the conversion rate came out to about 560 USD for me and my sister. So we each paid about $560 USD for 1 full month. Personally, I think that's pretty good, especially for some of like the Airbnbs that I've seen in the area. There are cheaper options, like Goshi ones are really cheap, and I'm sure you can find like cheaper Airbnbs, but I just really liked this option because breakfast included is really nice, and like I was saying, just the whole experience of really diving into the culture and the food and the language of being here is really, really amazing to me. So I would definitely recommend doing something like this, and please, 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 please let me know if you guys have any questions. I definitely tried my best to think about all the questions you guys might have, and tried my best to answer them, but I'm sure there's other things that I missed, so you can leave them in the comments. You can DM me on Instagram. I will try my absolute best to answer all of your questions or give you advice or anything that you guys might need. Let me know, put it in the comments down below. I really hope I didn't forget anything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next